Hey everybody, okay, it's time to take the next step in the DISC report, and we now need to glean and capture all the things that you circled about yourself and how you view the things that resonate with you. So I'm going to walk you through it and how to fill out the questionnaire regarding it. I'm going to use mine as an example. And remember that you have already marked it up like this on page 5 based on what you saw on page 2. On page 5, you have your intensity table. These here up at the top, these are your high ones. These are your mid items. At the bottom are your bottom ones. That's what kind of language you're going to see in the questionnaire. We asked you to mark up in each one of these pages. On page 7, we asked you to select 2 items that most resonate with you, a positive one and a negative one. On page 8, you did the same thing. On page 9, you did the same thing, and so forth and so on for all the different pages. There's a couple of pages in which there's 2 sections. So you have a section over here and then a section over here. So you'll notice that in the questionnaire, when we capture your information, it's going to indicate top section, bottom section. Page 19 is the same. And at the end, we're not going to ask you most of these questions. We are going to ask these questions right here. Now that you've marked it up, how do you capture it? There's 2 ways to take all this information and send it to us. The first way is by filling out this Word document digitally, and you attach it to an email or to the message on our school, and you send it to us. So what you do is you simply fill out the answers to each one of the questions. What are the items that most resonated with you in your intensity table when you put the first bullet and the second bullet there, and so forth and so on. Now for the next section on pages 7 through 19, we ask you on each page and put the most positive element that resonated with you and then the most negative element that resonated with you. And here you would put one here and another one here. You would copy paste them, and you would do the same thing for each one of the pages listed on page 7 through 9 in section 2. All right, and then for section 3, so the 2 of the questions that we told you that we did want you to answer. Then the next section, we're going to ask you questions regarding decision making. Just put your answers right here. And then at the bottom, it's going to be a little different. Here we need you to rank each one of these. So what you do is you put a 1 through 10 for each one of these items on which one you believe is the way in which decision making should happen. And you put them in whatever order you like. Please don't leave it blank. Give each line its own unique number and complete that. And then at the bottom, section 5 is final thoughts. Just give us your biggest takeaway and then give us your name and your email, and then you send it. There is another way to fill this out as follows. To fill out that same questionnaire, but online. We've sent you the links. All you do is simply enter your email address and your name. You click next, and then it'll walk you step by step on each one of the same questions. It's a lot easier, and you don't have to save it. You don't have to email it to us. You just simply go through it. You put each one of your answers. You can copy paste into these. This tends to be the preferred method. So what you do at the end of each section, you simply click on next and then fill out the questions. And you click on next, and then you click on next here, and then down here at the bottom, this is where the 10 steps are. This is the first step. You want this one to be the next step, then you want this one to be the next step, and so forth and so on. You fill it, you fill all of them out. You click on next, then you get to the closing, and you at the bottom, if you want this to email you your own questions, your own answers, you make sure you click here and then you submit, and that's it. Thank you guys very much. Forward to hearing from you. If you have any problems, let us know. Thanks. Bye-bye.